Let's go back to the year 1914. That's when it all started. It is legal in 50 states, and currently in Spartanburg, there are 9 public schools taking advantage of it. It's a ministry called Release Time, and it allows students to incorporate Christian education while attending public school. Our producer Megan Heidelberg, she has caught up with some of the students involved and has this story for us.
Well, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
It's the middle of a school day, but these Dorman High School students are loading the bus and heading to nearby Center Point Presbyterian Church.
I love all the people in it. It's awesome. Like all the people I like, it's fun. He makes it fun.
It's not a field trip, but rather the site of one of their elective classes.
You're offending God because you said that his sins are forgiven.
It's a really good program. We just learn more about God and learn about like history.
It's good to get together and just know that like there's more like you.
The name of the ministry is Spartanburg County Bible Education and School Time. It's offered during the school day for any student who wants to attend. They are taken off campus to the nearest church and then brought back to school in time for their next class.
It's a good opportunity to take advantage of the school day that's already in existence and to get the students something that they really want to learn.
These students love it and look forward to more joining their group in the future. Megan Heidelberg for Your Carolina.
Well, the ministry is called Spartanburg County Bible Education in School Time, and we have Drew Martin with us. Drew, welcome.
Yes,
good
welcome
to be
very
here.
much.
Thank you.
No doubt there are a lot of people out there who are going, I had no idea this was going on. And
I get a lot of that.
The second thing they're going to say, kind of whispering under their breath and with a little gasp, is, oh, can they do that?
Is it legal?
Yes.
Right, sure. I get that question all the time.
Do you really?
Well, let me just say personally, I think that's awful that we're questioning that this is legal, but you've got the question.
Well, people are unfamiliar with it, and anything unfamiliar is a little scary when you first hear about it, but it's perfectly legal as long as the school doesn't advertise it or pay for it. We provide the transportation, we recruit our own students, we provide the curriculum, we recruit our own teachers, we provide all the funding, we're totally privately funded, has to meet off campus. I mean, the law specifies certain criterion, and as long as those criterion are met, it's legal in all 50 states.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I think it's wonderful, and these kids are Dorman High.
In that particular video, yes, sir. We have 9 schools total.
Do you know if this goes on in other towns?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
At a nice rate, or I mean, do you think it's caught on really good in our area?
It kind of, no, I wouldn't say it's caught on really well, not at all. It's kind of scattered here and there throughout the country, and each program is its own entity, and so, you know, different programs do it differently, but no, I wouldn't say that it's caught on nearly as much as it should. In our program, we only have a quarter of the students that we could accommodate.
There are a lot of parents out there who make the decision to put their child in a private Christian school, and there are some fine ones out there. They cost quite a bit of money, there are probably a lot of parents who maybe would like that as an option, but don't feel like they can financially. Is this maybe an alternative?
Exactly. We conceive of ourselves as being very much an alternative to that because our classes are free of charge. The student stays enrolled in the public school, but at the high school level, our class does count for elective credit, so we're basically offering an elective class that meets off campus.
Right.
And
you're not one particular church or religion. No. You're a Christian organization.
Right.
Supported by various churches.
That's right. Well, we were supported by churches, foundations, mostly by individuals, but we are a standalone entity. That's true. We teach from very much an interdenominational frame of reference. We don't teach the doctrines of any particular denomination.
Right. But it is Christian.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, very much Protestant, very much evangelical.
Right, right.
Do all schools have the choice to do that? Because I can see now that parents are going to say, I want to start one of these in my school.
Right.
And that's a question coming straight from our viewers on live chat.
Most certainly. Any school could have one as long as there's an organization that's willing to incorporate as a 501c3
and take it on.
Do what is necessary to take it on.
Because the school doesn't, again, the school doesn't pay for it.
The school doesn't pay for it. The school doesn't initiate it either. You have to have a group of concerned individuals who are going to initiate it and going to do what it takes to get it off the ground.
I'm going to throw another angle at this. Some private Christian schools are very sheltered, and you wonder how a kid's going to handle the outside world. We've all heard people say that.
Sure.
So this gives them you know, dealing with the outside world, but still having that Bible class.
That's right. And our whole goal is to provide that same caliber of education that they get if they actually went to a private Christian school.
Drew,
you know, yes, sir.
I'm sorry, you don't finish? What
Well, I was just going to say, at the high school level, you know, all of our teachers have seminary degrees, and we're very adamant about that our teachers be well trained and teach the Bible very carefully. So it's not a fun and games time off campus, it's a real class.
How long has it been going on? How long have you been
Well, here in Spartanburg, actually, it started in 97, 98 school year when I was a student at Spartanburg High School.
Is there a website?
Yes, sir. It's www.scbest.net, SCBEST.net.
So we can find out more about it.
Yes, sir.
Well, Drew, you brought a subject to us that we didn't even know was around.
I appreciate the opportunity very much.
Thank you,
Really
sir.
do. Thank you.